Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
This is the Darkslayer Mafia Power Hour.
Where it's nowhere near an hour.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fables Special Edition, which is a reprint of issue number 1.
Mm-hmm. I love how on the top it says free preview, and then right here it says $1.
Yeah, but the free preview is the included preview.
I know. It's just funny to see that.
To see that
to
free and $1 together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can agree with that. This is an awkward ad for the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it does give the info, but you have to search for it too hard.
Right.
That could be done a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
This particular issue is written by Bill Willingham, penciled by Lan Medina, inked by Steve Lelola, lettered by Todd Klein, colored by Sherilyn Van Valkenburg, separated by Xylenol.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Cover art by James Jean.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have no idea.
Okay.
So it begins in New York City and introduces us to the very first character that we meet, Jack.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Jack of all trades, also a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack goes running in to the offices at Fabletown to deliver a message and also to introduce us to the other characters.
Yeah.
All the setup works so well in these.
I know, it's so good.
So we see Frogcatcher, but he doesn't actually have a real role in this issue. You see these offices look super nice, and then he goes into B. Wolf's office, which we know is Big B. Wolf. Mm-hmm. You've read this before, right?
I have.
Okay.
I love that his name's Big B, Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah. I always thought that was a nice touch, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the first 2 hardcovers of the Fable series, and I have the Jack of all trades,
Jack of Fables.
Yeah, Jack of Fables is what I meant.
Yeah, so then we're introduced to Beauty, Beast, and Snow White. Mm-hmm. Snow White's the director of operations for Fabletown.
Yeah, I love Beast's design in this. I recently watched the Disney Beauty and the Beast movie. I forgot how much I hate his human design in that.
Oh, yeah, his
so
human
ugly.
design looks horrible in that.
Yeah.
In this, the spell that's broken when Beauty falls in love with him, or the curse, starts to come back whenever she's mad at him.
Yeah.
That's such a brilliant touch.
It is.
They've been married for 1,000 years. She's not going to be happy with him all the time.
Yeah.
And his appearance depends on it.
Yeah, because if they look too monstrous, they have to be sent to the farm, away from the normal people, which in this world is called the Mundies.
Yeah, the mundanes. Yeah, so then we see that the Fable offices are actually way bigger than what you would think they would be.
Yeah, especially since right now they're talking about how they can't afford all of the magic and everything.
Most, or probably not most, all of the items in here are magic of some sort, though, because that's like the beanstalk. And everything here relates to a fable of some sort. I think that's Blackbeard's ship, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Later issues, I can't remember his name, but the flying monkey
from Oz.
Yeah, he gets lost in the offices. He has a whole backup tell adventure with that happening. But Snow White's basically telling them they have 2 choices. Get a witch to do a powerful enough spell to hide Beast, or you're getting sent to the farm, because that's where Fables who can't control their appearances go.
Yeah.
And then Beauty starts criticizing Snow White and decides to bring up an instance with the 7 dwarves.
Yeah, I actually haven't gotten far enough into Fables to know what that is.
So if I recall correctly, that one is done in 1001 Nights of Snowfall.
Okay, I haven't read that yet because I didn't know if that is spoilers.
I don't know if it ever actually just straight up states what the dwarves did to her. But she was basically their slave.
Okay.
Kept in captivity. She was not friends with them in this world. So Little Boy Blue interrupts and decides to give them the boot and tell them don't ever bring anything like that up.
Yeah.
And then Bigby comes along. So there's a lot of different artists on Fables.
Mm-hmm.
This is very competent in this one, right? But I don't think it's as interesting as some of the art that we get later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything about this is competent, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then we meet Prince Charming, who is charming a waitress and forcing her to pay for his meal.
Yeah, which is such a dick thing to do. I love that Prince Charming in this world is such a fucking freaking dick.
Yeah, but at the same time, in later issues, he's like one of the heroes that comes forward and does all the stuff for the Fables and all this. Yeah. So this is just his nature.
Yeah.
Seducing women and being a dick. So Bigby tells Snow that her sister Rose, who's never used in the Disney cartoons but is in fact a fable.
Yeah.
There's potentially some sort of crime that happened at her place.
Mm-hmm.
This is setting up the whole dynamic between Snow and Bigby. Do you know what happens between the two of them later on?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So then we see Prince Charming just nailing this chick at her apartment, which is very dirty and messed up. Mm-hmm. I didn't notice until right now there are people listening at the wall.
You've never noticed that before?
No.
That's one of my favorite little things in this.
That's funny. No, I did not notice that. Yeah, so Bigby and Snow go to see what's happened, and this is probably like the best drawn scene in this whole issue to me.
I love it so much. I also like
and the shadow of the wolf on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The very first time I read this, I honestly thought his silhouette looked like Master Splinter, and then later on, like later rereads, I'm like, that's a wolf. That's just a wolf.
When I saw his name when I first read it, Beowulf, I was like, he's a fable, but which one is he?
Yeah.
And then it got to that silhouette, and I was like, oh, he's Big Bad Wolf. Okay. Mm-hmm. They've been calling him Bigby. All right. Mm-hmm. So then there's a ton of blood all over Rose's apartment. Like,
yeah, an impossible amount for one person.
Yeah.
This is a murder.
And written on the wall is no more happily ever after. Mm-hmm. And Bigby makes Snow hold this cigarette so that he can walk around and use his senses. So that's something that actually gets played up in the books a bit. Yeah. Is that he smokes so that his senses aren't so hyperdrive all the time.
Yeah, which I really like about his character. That makes sense why a character would.
Bigby is one of my favorite. All three of these are actually three of my favorite characters in this book.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite panel sequence in the whole comic. I love him.
Yeah, him going around doing the detective work, seeing what's going on with all the blood trails. And I am curious why the CD is melted. Or is it just supposed to be broken?
I have no idea. It looks so funny, though.
Yeah, I read that as melted, but maybe it's actually supposed to be broken. Mm-hmm. Like somebody stepped on it.
Right.
Then he finds something in the freezer. Not sure what it is, though, exactly. Because instead of finding that out, he comes out and arrests Jack. Mm-hmm. Why did he arrest him? We don't know. Yeah. And then it's a sneak preview of Peter and Max, which we're obviously not going to go into all of this. Yeah. But it is a good book. You know, if you read books that aren't just comics, this is actually worth reading. I enjoyed it a lot. And then a list of the Fables books that were available during this time period. And then an ad that's like kind of weird.
For something like this, that's very weird.
But overall, I don't need to ask if you'd read any more Fables. I already know you would. Mm-hmm. So you got anything else?
No.
All right, let's go make some comics. This holiday season, are you looking to transform that friend or family member in your life into a comics fan, but they're being a resistant butthole about it? Try Dark Slinger Comics merchandise. These are a perfect gateway drug. They'll be a nerd before they know it. We have the Chronicles of Von Helsing pint glass. Perfect for all of your holiday drinks. Who Will Save the World buttons. We had Who Will Save the World shot glasses, but we're currently sold out on those. And enamel pins featuring the mini slingers in holiday designs. We have Le Mime as Santa Claus. Inspiratu is Krampus. And Todd is Jacob Marley from A Christmas Carol. You don't have to just buy these as a gift. You can buy them for yourself too. They're available at our website, darkslinger.com. Retailers, you can order these in bulk through Comics Mainstream.